Oh, baby, baby.
Okay, so here we go. This thing has its own zip code, but it's awesome. All right, sorry.
That's why.
Yeah. Okay. So the reason I have to wear a feather boa is because I'm a very good girl, which is not that I'm virtuous. It's just a condition, sort of. It's a state of being, and I can't help it. So this is a very bad girl song, and I have to costume change. All right, because this is a song about a very, very, very bad girl named Yolanda, possibly Bridget, or Matilda, or Melinda, or we'll never know. Don't you cry now, sweetie, just you put that gun away. All I did was play the part you wanted me to play. How you thought that you were handsome and strong and good in bed. I just agreed with you and you swallowed every word I said. Did you really think that you were special, dear, unique? And did you really think I was so needy and so weak? I rubbed you blind, I left you crying, I played you for a fool. But you're the one who let me admit it. It was good for you. You'll have quite the story, babe, about the one that got away. It's a cruel game, my dear, but just the same, it's one that we all play. I watched you force your hand before. You're no angel either, dear. So put your hands where I can see them. And let's get one thing clear. You're pathetic. Did you really have to go and spring for that new tattoo? And did you really think that I would choose to stay with you? I gave you what you wanted, and you returned the favor too. So we both made it out quite nicely. For a minute, it was good for you, good for you. So, na 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 na, oh, baby, 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 admit how it was good for you, good for you. Apologize, my dear. I won't apologize. walking around Washington, D.C. while driving around mostly. Thank you, Storm. And the it's very fortified. I was thinking, because I know you all know you're supposed to come to Alaska in the event of a zombie apocalypse, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you understand. But then you have to leave when it's vampire season. Okay, yeah. All right. Just know those were clear. And don't come on cruise ships. We freaking... No, cruise ship, they're awesome. But you should take the Alaska State Ferry. That's all I'm saying. Because it's like really small, and then crap. I could tell I'm homesick because I started showing the weather in Barrow and Anchorage to a barista, some random barista. It was like in where were we? We were in South Carolina or something, and I'm like, see where I live? There's weather. And her eyes were starting to glaze over because she made the mistake of saying, "Oh, what's it like in Alaska?" And I was like, just take your coffee, just take it. No. Yeah. Oops. Yep. It happens a lot, but it's really cool up there, so you should come visit. But don't tell anyone I said so. They'll think I'm getting soft. I can't wait to go home. Zombies. So, once upon a time, I had a movie, a song in a movie, and it wasn't exactly how I imagined it. You know how like you imagine your first prom when you're a little girl? Well, maybe some of you don't. Okay. You know how you imagine owning your own first website that's all yours when you're a little kid? Okay, thank you. This was not how I imagined my big screen debut. Someone called me and said, "Would you please write me the theme song to the movie Zombie Cheerleading Camp?" And I said, "Zombie cheerleading camp. What's it about?" And I said, "Well, what did you want me to write? You know, I can write stuff. I'm a composer." And he's like, "Well, I wanted like a really upbeat, awesome chick rock anthem, cheerleading." And I was like, "I'm a folk musician, and sometimes jazz, but that doesn't sound like what you're going for exactly." And he said, "Oh, really?" I was like, "Didn't you listen to my MySpace?" This is time traveling work. He was like, "No, I didn't listen to your MySpace." And I said, "Why'd you call me then?" And sorry. And he said, "Well, I heard you might work for free." Because I'm the music slut. So I did it, of course, because you can't, when someone says, "Will you write me the theme song to the movie Zombie Cheerleading Camp?" you cannot say no, and there's a helicopter in the background for dramatic effect.
Well timed.
And so this is the song I wrote, but we're not going to do the punk version today. There are a couple of YouTube renditions of the punk version, most recently by the offspring of Len Peralta, who I met through Woodstock. No, they're so cute. They're like this big, and they're playing this punk song perfectly. It's really awesome. So I did it at a house concert once, and I did it with a mandolin once. And those are online, but we're not doing that again, because it would shred my voice. And I got to sing some concerts tomorrow for Maryland, and the next day for Connecticut, and then for Delaware, and then for New York, and then for... you get it. So we are going to do the folk version, my version, the way I would have written it if it was my movie. I'm covering my own song. So this is the chill out, acoustic, unplugged, campfire, holding hands, iron and wine version of "We're Out for Blood." Why does everyone laugh at that part? What I want you to do is visualize undead cheerleaders. What do they look like? And just keep that in mind throughout the song so you don't get confused as to what it's about. Baby, you thought I was a goner, but you were dead wrong. Oh, baby, I'm back, and I brought some friends along. No, here's the thing. I understand that geeks are pretty chill. But here's the thing. I read your Twitter feeds. And I know how much you gripe about stuff. I know how angry you get in your deepest heart of hearts. I also have seen how you people drive. This was a revelation to me. I make jokes about this all over the country and everywhere they think they're funny, but here I mean it. Oh my God! I know that this is the kind of old world side of the United States, but we have this thing. It's over on the West Coast. I don't know if you have it here yet, but I just don't want it to scare you. It's called a turn signal. I know it doesn't come standard with your cars yet, but someday it will. And what it means is that I intend to go somewhere, and you can tell where I'm going to go in advance. It's like time travel. It's amazing. It's like my own personal fanfare. It's like I'm Kramer entering the room. You always know what I'm going to do. So don't let it scare you. It's okay. But I want you to summon up all that rage I have never witnessed. Like I have never witnessed in my life before. I came here, real, authentic, honest to God road rage. I want you to get in touch with that right now. I thought it was kind of mythical and funny. Out in Washington and California. Oh, LA is a beach compared to this. I want you to summon up all that outrage about the traffic and the construction and the way people do U-turns in the middle of the street. And the new Facebook privacy rules. And the first 3 or last 3, depending on how you define them, Star Wars movies. And 3D, my God. Travesty. And, okay. So I want you to summon up and picture your least favorite piece of hardware. Printer, maybe? And or your least favorite piece of software. Does anyone remember Windows Bob? Thank you. I want you to keep that in mind. I want you to let your rage out. This is a safe place. Here, or if you're on the internet, presumably you're probably watching at home. If you're sitting on a bus or in a public place like a cafe, you might not want to do this out loud. However, otherwise, if you're in a private place, I want you to just focus on some white light. Imagine it, release that rage into a tight, fiery ball. And just let it go. And I want you to sing like you bloody well mean it. Alright? We're out for blood! We're out for blood! We're out for blood! That's right! Oh! We're out for blood! We're out for blood! We're out for blood! Just think of the traffic! We're out for blood! We're out for blood! We're out for blood! And the cost of the turnpike, my God! We're out for blood! We're out for blood! We're out for blood! And your least favorite politician! We're out for blood! We're out for blood! We're out for blood! I can see her now! We're out for blood! We're out for blood! We're out for blood! That's right, doesn't that feel better? We're out for blood! We're out for blood! We're out for blood! Oh, so much better. Baby, you thought I was a gunner, but you were dead wrong. Two bingos? Do we have any more bingos at this time? I listed a lot of things. You had it at the beginning of the song. When did you achieve yours?
Near the middle.
Near the middle? Okay. Anyone else?
Middle.
Middle? Okay, we have 3. Anyone else?
Aaliyah has double, just so you know.
Also, she was sitting in the front row, so I witnessed that she had it at the beginning of the song. Not in the middle. I was watching you. No, I was like, I wonder if she's noticed. Yeah, I was looking at your card, of course I was. I see all. I see everything. You think I don't know. Also, you need more googly eyes on your tree. No, okay, so where's our prizes?
They're out here.
They're out here? Oh, okay, all right. My dear, you get first pick
Woo-woo!
of the prizes. which are on a piece of paper that I don't have. Oh yeah, we have to verify your bingo. I'm sorry. Thank you, Scott. All right. Grammar correction, yes. iPhone, yeah. Will Wheaton. Retro and awesome sauce. Someone said awesome sauce?
On the Twitters.
Oh. I don't know. It was supposed to be out loud. What are the rules? But let's inspect her
That's
other.
very observant.
That's very good. Yeah, I know. Marian talks about Alaska for more than 30 seconds. Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock. Serenity quote and discussion of why Facebook sucks. Okay, that I think between the two of those, you definitely have got it. So. We have Sarah Palin, who? DC Traffic, Fangirl, Star Trek the Original Series reference, and Scott Barkin's playing Makes Your Head Explode. Totally
It still looks
bingo.
intact.
It's all slattered on the inside.
It got better.
And thank you, Adam. Oh, you a couple close ones. Okay. Summer Glau, Dragon Con. Oh, did I say this? Back home in Alaska, we. Marian uses her right wrist when she's not supposed to. I know, I'm sorry. And Woot. All right, all three are verifiable. What's our first prize? We have a first place prize that is really awesome.
Well, we have 4 to choose from. TARDIS cookie jar.
Smaller on the inside.
TARDIS cookie jar. Solar charger.
Mystery t-shirts in a bag. There's 4.
Ooh.
And $100 gift certificate.
What?
Those are for the Twitter.
Oh, those are the Twitter thing. Oh,
Yes.
okay. All right. No. So
That is $99. So.
it is. That's true. It is $99. So you kind of wanted the rug. Well, the gift certificate would get you the rug. You get to pick.
certificate.
Yay! Okay. You two are gonna have to do rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock for this. Okay. I just like aim it
Okay, we can use all of
Very good. Again, come on. It's a draw.
They're sharing brain cells.
It just means you get to pick first.
Cookie jar?
Cookie jar. Alright, so we have one more prize. One more. If we get more bingos, let's see. That's the trouble. During the last song, you probably could have stood up and said bingo at any time. During this next one. Are you making TARDIS noises over there?
That's what TARDIS do.
All right, we have come to the end of the evening. I'm sorry.
Is there any whistle while you wait?
Oh, obscure requests make me happy, but
People online want to hear Anchorage.
this is the problem with having like 75 songs. Scott's notebook is kind of fat. There's a much fatter one with even more.
More better.
Well, we'll see how much tolerance people have for the concert. All right. There we go. What? Oh, don't hit. Okay. All right. Here we go. I can barely reach. I can do this. Someone come up here and hold this a little bit higher. No. Okay. It was a thought. All right. This is the title track to my first album, which is My Baby, which is out there. There's a few more. You should take them. Also, I'll sign them afterwards. Also, if you're online, you should definitely get it because it has banjo. Wait, that might not be a selling point for some people, huh? Has my brother playing banjo, which is awesome, and accordion and stuff. Okay, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm not sexy, but I really want to be. I hear that's normal for my demographic. I don't look good in skirts, and even wedges hurt my feet. And I can't keep a straight face and say orgasmic. Oh, I'm not hip, but I really wanna be. But all the bands I like you've heard of, and I watch too much TV. And I'm not cute, and I think too hard to be sweet, but not enough to get a real job or converse insightfully. This is the part where you politely disagree. Please. My virtues are too dull to entertain, but you can always count on me. 1, 2, 3, 4. A nicely balanced wedge, it's less than thrilling. And courtesy's outdated, and sobriety is lame, and reliability is not appealing. But I don't know any other way to be, 'cause I love people and I want them to love me. So my virtues are vanilla at best, but you can always call up.
I'll give you anything you need.
We had another bingo?
One last bingo.
One last bingo? Were you the only one?
Anything else?
Oh, perfect. I was afraid there would be like 5. Yeah, you get a prize. Let me see. After we verify. Sorry. I'm going to jump the gun. I'm sorry. Must be fair. Okay. DRM. Yes. Yes. Website recommendation. There's an app for that.
You were talking about PayPal Pay.
Yes, I was. I was on there. Dissing of another state.
Rhode Island.
And oh, Rhode Island. I didn't mean to diss Rhode Island. I said they were small. That's just telling the truth.
That's a diss in my book.
Apparently you're size oriented. Awesome sauce. Did you hear it out loud?
Yes, because you guys said it live.
Oh, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Jamie, for carrying 2 winners. We have 2 more internet winners as well to announce. This is very exciting, actually.
Great, I'll come up here.
Big internet prize.
See, I've been drinking beer, so let's see if I can not fall in the womp.
And you didn't share?
No.
This man is fearless.
Sorry. It was warm. Does that make you feel better? No. Sorry. Well, we got some Colt 45 if you want to, you know, dip it in malt liquor land.
I wish you guys online could see all the googly eyes. It's really happy.
So we have 2 more winners here, the 2 Twitter winners here. So I have Sandy K. Sandy K, can I see you on the Twitter wall, please? Sandy K, if you're still online. Yeah, Sandy K. I see you right there. All done? No, we're not all done. You're going to win a $150 gift certificate. Come on, Sandy, let's see it. Come on. Give it up.
Scott Barkin is
There's a little bit of delay.
A little bit of love. All right, so the last one here is Hinoi Rocks, Hinoi Rocks. You are the winner of the Wampa Rug. Awesome. All right, well, thank you very much, everybody, for coming. I don't know if we can do some other stuff right now. There are 20 CDs out there waiting for you to buy them.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay?
We could sing until they all go away.
That would be awesome.
And they'll
Never go away.
Sandy, way to go. Awesome. All right, well, thank you very much, everybody.
Vera.
Because it's about my very favorite gun.
Best bang.
And before I do that, since I still have you captive, you must tell someone to come to the Delaware show on Columbus Day.
Close by.
Yes, the 11th, free in the evening at the
No
comic book
sales
store,
tax.
which name is listed on my website. So please tell some folks to come. It's close, and there is a concert tomorrow, which you might still be able to RSVP for or not. I'm not positive. In the Maryland area. After that, Connecticut house concert on Friday night. Highly, highly recommended. House concerts are one of my favorite things to do. We did one last night and it rocked. After that, let's see, definitely New York, Cambridge, I can't remember my dates, I'm sorry. When you book 100 shows at once, this happens. But they're all on my website and they're so awesome. We just got Pennsylvania on the 15th, that's right, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We have tickets for sale just because it's a capacity venue, so sorry, we have to do the ticket thing. They're only $10 to $15, that's next Friday, 10:15. Please tell people to come. Unfortunately, it's a 21 plus show, but if you are not 21, you can come to the Delaware show, which is pretty darn close. That's the end of the talk. Okay. You insisted on staying. Look what you get. I talked about it. So many tribbles. All right. This is about my very favorite gun, and also incidentally written because someone asked me, so who is Vera the gun named after? Is this like Jane's ex-girlfriend, or his hometown, or his mom? Is Vera Jane's mom who made him the cunning hat? I'm like, no. Vera is a folk hero from the future, from space. She's like Calamity Jane Jetson. Or I just thought of that. That only works in this crowd, though. Darn. Or Annie Oakley, or she's part legend, part reality, but from the future, from space. So I have time traveled here too about Vera, so that you won't be out of the loop when someone makes an allusion to part of Vera's legend and you're not in the loop. Okay? Got it?
Got it.
Loop. You. Good. All right. Here's how it goes. When she was only 16, she hopped the first and fastest train with some lousy libertine. It's fun, a pretty story, and it stole away her youth, and everyone was shocked, cause Vera only told the truth. All her slips surprised them all, cause Vera only told the truth. But Vera dumped that lion loud in the dust behind the train. It angled for a child, but it got a heartless hurricane. It wasn't worth the bullets, she just pushed him off the side, and she thanked him for her freedom. She was eternally polite. Vera thanked him for his trouble, cause Vera was nothing but polite. Sing la 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 la. Oh la 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 la. La 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 la. Vera ran with lawless men who trembled when she talked. She never flinched, never smiled, and her mouth was always cocked. By 21 she terrorized the whole of the frontier, and they feared her fateful justice. They knew Vera was sincere. They all ran from Vera's posse because Vera was so perfectly sincere. Sincere. And Vera rode alone in the whole of her ferocious life. She never met a man she didn't think deserved the knife. Not one of them was worthy in her steady, steely eyes, cause they all running for their cause, and Vera only sneered and lied. Oh, Vera found no men were liars, and Vera couldn't live with lies. Sing la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, 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 It was not till Vera's dying day her hard heart met desire, cause the man who shot her through was the only man she could admire. But mortal wound awoke in her, the fire no balm could soothe, and she said, I think I love you, and Vera only told the truth. As she died, she said, I love you, and Vera only ever told the truth. Sing la 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 I hope you all have a wonderful night, safe drive home, and eat all the trays so that the geeks don't have to eat healthy food. The end. So much trouble. Are we done for the class? Is it over with the Germans calling from the room? Take over that over to by tomorrow.